I want to share something important with you guys. If you are considering your career right now, or if you are thinking of quitting your job and pursuing your passion, this video might be for you. Don't quit your job just yet. Maybe, just maybe, your passion is just an idea in your head that just isn't going to work in real life. I used to be a big dreamer and have this grand romantic vision of how everything should pan out in life. I'm out of the 9 to 5 hustle. I can wake up on some beach in Thailand. I can work anytime I want with a coconut juice on my desk. That sounds lovely, isn't it? But back to reality. At one point in my life, I had a cushy 9 to 5 job, but I was so disillusioned with the work. I was good at it, I had decent paychecks, but overall I wasn't satisfied with my work. I would say something like, I think I could have done more with my life. The bureaucracies were a hassle, I didn't have any creative control at all. Basically, I wasn't working to my full potential. I mean, if you look at some of the travel vloggers nowadays and their lifestyle, and compare them with your job in a cubicle, it's a pretty normal human reaction to consider quitting. Then I met my brother-in-law. Hearing about my situation, obviously he tried to convince me to return to the fold. Don't think too much, Stevie. Just be practical. I listened and listened, but nah. So I quit the job and pursued my passion, or at least what I thought was my passion, which kinda leads me to where I am right now, making these videos. Before we dive deeper into this, as usual, don't forget to hit that subscribe and like button, that would be awesome. I do believe that we all need to work towards something meaningful in life. If we merely live to survive, we can easily lose all meaning of life. Why? Because we are gonna die anyway. It's like, what's the point of surviving if your life is just getting stuck in a cubicle and getting your ears raped by your sadomasochistic boss? If you're already thinking about your passion, you might be on the right track here. But maybe it just needs some more fine-tuning. When we think of passion, many of us would immediately think of the freedom to do whatever we want to do. Total indulgence, no one can hold us back, no one can stop us, that kind of thing. Which is all fine and good. Freedom is an excellent goal to aspire to, but it's still not the complete picture just yet. Freedom without responsibility is just anarchy. If you're having so much fun with your life, but you completely disregard the impact of your actions on someone else's life, that's not freedom at all. In one way or another, your conscience would only torture you. You see, the passion that you often dream about, that feeling of excitement whenever you see some travel vloggers making lots of money while doing what they love to do, and you go, I wanna be like that too. It's not the whole picture. It's only one tiny piece of the puzzle. That passion is still very much centered on your selfish needs. That passion is your obsession that everything must go according to your ideals. But you still haven't realized there is a gaping hole inside of you that keeps you feeling empty and frustrated. The unfulfilled desire to be important to other people. Or, if you allow me to be cheesier, wait for it, the desire to be someone's reason to smile. The reason why you feel so unfulfilled at your job right now is mainly because you've only been working for money. No wonder why you feel so lifeless. You have no other reason for existing other than to survive and maintain this physical body. You might not have realized this, but you have a deep unconscious desire to be part of something bigger, to be part of a bigger community, and to contribute. Your desire to love might even be bigger than your desire to be loved. So many people go on looking for love and begging for it that they tend to forget they could actually experience more love by giving to someone else. Giving and contributing gives you double satisfaction. First, it gives you the feeling that you've done your part, and second, the sense of gratitude you would receive from the other person in any shape or form. So, how do we translate this idea of contribution into making our passion projects or businesses actually work? The reason why some of these travel vloggers can do what they love to do and are so successful at it, making lots of money in their process, is because they consistently provide massive value for their audience. Maybe it's travel information, or maybe they provide some kind of entertainment value. Either way, they're solving somebody's burning problem by making that video. That's how they give love to that person. You might be wondering why a certain product that's seemingly useless to you is able to sell so much more than yours. Look at my product, it's so much better. Why can't you see, dear customers? Well, the answer is simple. That's because other consumers get lots of value from that product. You might not be able to appreciate it, but certainly others do. Regardless of your beliefs on how the market should run, you should work with the reality of the market. And often, you can measure how well aligned your business is with the interests of the market from how much money you earn. It's only natural. If you're able to provide so much value for someone, he would be happy to pay you back with good sums of money. If you know how to make $1 million and you wish to teach someone how to do that, charging him $3,000 for a single course would be a meager sum compared to the $1 million he'd potentially make. So, thinking about making money out of your passion isn't really as immoral as many would have thought. It can often be a good measure of how much you have contributed with someone else's problems. So that's today's message for all my passionate brothers. Chasing your passion is good. Do what you love and keep doing it. Because when you do what you love, that's usually you at your best, providing the most value for the world. But it must also be grounded in reality. That means you must work with the demands of the market. If the market doesn't need what you provide, then you're just a dreamer. It's like if I enjoy talking in front of the camera, but no one's listening on the other side. I'm merely living in a la-la land. I'd be chasing my passion that doesn't serve anybody else other than myself. It's better to forget this kind of passion and continue to work in the same crappy 9-to-5 job. At least that way, you're still providing value for your so-called evil employers. Your passion needs to be aligned with solving the problems of others, just like any other businesses out there. Only then, your passion is not just some airy-fairy notion, but one that's highly practical and useful in the real world.